The Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? Guys, we haven't talked about the Intellivision Amico in a while, actually since the Founders Edition. And let me tell you, that was fun. That was really fun. So with this information that came out, I'm glad it came out because I want to keep the Amico name out there. Good, bad, or indifferent. But I'm not just going to flood my feed with just Amico stuff that's fluff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and just talk about the Amico for the sake of Amico. And I'm kind of glad this topic came up because I do have a lot of mixed feelings and I do want to speak upon it and maybe start a discussion down below. But before we do that, looky Frankenhead. You don't know who Frankenhead is. You might have seen him in the past in a basket over here. Frankenhead's been with me a long time. A heavy sixer. Robo Creep. I cleaned it up. I live with a bunch of pack rats. They see a flat space that's clean, they pile shit on it, and that's just their, I love them. And I gotta love that part of their quirky behavior. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that crap. But let's talk about the Intellivision Amico. Over at the Atari Age forum, you'll rarely ever see the Atari Creep's name in a post thread or anything like that. And in this case especially, sometimes I have to be poked with a stick to say, hey Chris, go see what's going on over there. But today it was brought to my attention that Tommy posed a question. I'll put it up on the screen as I'm reading it, hopefully. Think about doing another round of pre-orders. So many people have been disappointed that they were unable to get in on the Founders Edition. Maybe do pre-order that isn't as good as the Founders Edition, more like a VIP edition. Not signed, no pin or patch, maybe a poster, the vintage wood grain, and the gift card for $279. Thoughts? You know, I have many thoughts on this, and I'd like to address them now. So Tom, if you're watching, by all means, respond down below, and I'll pin it if it addresses any specific concerns that I feel other people may have. But this video is going to be more selfish. It's going to be my personal thoughts, and if they mirror what you're thinking, awesome. If not, so before we get into my actual personal thoughts on it, I do have to say that I know a lot of the naysayers or the people who are flatlined, you know, in the middle somewhere, are going to see this as, and this is going to be one of the first things I'm going to come across, is it might look desperate, like he's looking to have money. I can't tell you what's going on behind the scenes with the Amico, so I can't confirm nor deny, nor do I care to even speculate on that. But I did want to bring that up because I know that's going to come up somewhere in the conversation, so I might as well throw it out there now. It might seem like he's trying to hide that some monies are still needed to make things happen, and it could lessen people's interest and or faith in the project. That's one reason why I feel this might be a bad idea. If it's something that genuinely has to happen to make the Amico happen, of course, regardless of how this fat fuck feels, do it, but be transparent about it. You know, people will at first be like, oh, but honesty wins every time. I'm not saying Tommy's lying. I'm not saying this. The people being disappointed isn't the main reason for this. I'm just saying how it could come across in some of the thoughts that people may or may not have. Now, I did mention that one of the reasons why I would be against this, and hopefully I said that, but I let me just say that right now. I'm not really for another set of pre-orders like this. And I'll explain that in more depth in a minute. But on a selfish level, I think this kind of cheapens the Founders Edition for me. For me personally. If it doesn't cheapen it for the rest of the people, that's great, and that's how you feel. But you gotta understand, a guy like me who doesn't really do this kind of thing, I've never really pre-ordered anything that I can think of. This is going to also be the very first console I purchased since the original PlayStation about a year after its launch. Whatever year is that, well, I can't remember now because I'm old and my brain doesn't function as well as it used to. But aside from plug-in plays and that flashback portable, new consoles have never been on my radar since the original PlayStation. So on those two levels, I've never done a pre-order. The first console this is a special thing for me. And I think another round of maybe a lower tier at this level would cheapen that, for me anyway. Not that I'm not going to enjoy my console any less when I do receive it, but another set of wood grain, so there's no signature on it, and it doesn't come with the patch or the pin, which I'm going to end up having to put in a box somewhere anyway. Well, no, the patch will get used, but what is it with fucking people and rules? People and rules. They're constantly wanting to skirt around the rules, and I get trying to, you know, this, that, you know, whatever. But I'm the type of guy who does not feel the need to satisfy the needs of the few because of their feelings, okay? I'm not going to try to get into a political thing about people being offended and stuff like that, but it kind of falls under that same category. And I see shit all the time where people buckle down because somebody's going to get upset about something. I don't care. It's not that I don't have a heart for them, but there are rules in place, and there are certain parameters that need to be satisfied in order for a thing to happen. And if you weren't able to, or you chose not to perform those tasks to make that thing happen, then you missed out. It's that simple. There's 2,500 spots at X amount of dollars in this amount of time. And if you weren't able to satisfy the necessary parameters to make that happen for yourself, I'm sorry. I just don't feel like, because those people feel bummed out, that we need to jump in on this once again and do it again to satisfy a few crying people. But I am a guy for the rules, and I feel that if you put certain parameters out there, if they're not satisfied, then that's it. You're moving on. Another reason why I'm kind of against this is it's my understanding pre-orders are around the corner anyway. So if it's a impatient thing, then again, dudes, relax. It's coming. And Tommy, if you chime in on anything, I mean, of course, you're welcome to address anything I've mentioned. But this is one I would really like for you to expand upon, if you would. But it's my understanding that pre-orders are coming, spring or summer, I can't remember, but shortly before the 10/10/2020 deadline. Praying to God that this China shit doesn't delay that, because this wait's going to be grueling as it is. I'm excited to get my hands on this machine. But it's my understanding that pre-orders coming, and those who are signed up for the email list at IntellivisionEntertainment.com, I believe that's the website, I'll put it down below, will get news of it ahead of time so that they can get the wood grain one and any other special edition ones before the general public knows about it. So throwing a pre-order in the middle of two pre-orders, it almost has a tier system thing going on here. So it's almost like, and I'm just saying this because I know how people think, and I know my audience. I know there are going to be people who are going to say something to the tune of, well, it's just kind of like crowdfunding, but he's doing it on his own over a period of time instead of just putting it all in one place with this different tiers and all that. So again, cheapening things a little bit, just trying to think of the mindset of the people out there. But with pre-orders coming right around the corner anyway, I think people need to slow down and relax. I understand they didn't get in on the perks. Maybe the perks could be still there at pre-order as long as you're part of the email squad. Some will come with patches, some will come with this. Random ones will come with the $50 card. I think it would be more fun that way anyway. It's like a lottery, you know. Ooh, did I get one? You know, just an idea. So in conclusion, I'm not really for this one, Tommy. I hate to be negative Nancy, and I could see this totally splitting people right down the middle. And I know that the naysayers are going to come out of the woodwork, and I could potentially see the people who have been championing this maybe kind of slightly turning. And it's got me a little concerned. I'm not going to lie. It's got me a little concerned as well that you're looking to do more pre-orders. Going back to the transparency thing, I mean, if you have to do it because you need a few more bucks to get things going or to show investors something or whatever, I mean, of course, come out with that. If it's really about people missing out on the Founders Edition, well, they missed out, and that's just the way things go sometimes. I hate to be the cold bastard because you all know I love you. But fuck it. I mean, you weren't there. You didn't. You know, he who hesitates masturbates, and that's really all there is to it. So, guys, I really want to know what your thoughts are down below, and say, hey, I don't like this idea because of this, or Intellivision is going to fail, or nah, Intellivision is going to be awesome, or Tell me the VCS would fit nicely up my ass. I don't know. Leave your thoughts down below. Leave feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. And don't forget, I got buttons available. They're very limited. These green ones are selling out pretty quick. They're $2 a piece and actual shipping to your door. I don't know how they calculate that, but you don't pay any more than whatever the label prints up. I print it up here. Forget that. That link will be down below. My Etsy shop, as well as some t-shirts. And there are a couple of t-shirts there. Maybe you want to look at it just to laugh at me. That's okay. And I thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. And the giveaway is going to be coming up this week. I finally found a website to administrate that whole thing. I'm just going to put the link of the video in it, click the button, and it's going to pull up a random comment. Whoever it pulls up, you'll be the winner. We'll probably do it Friday or Saturday. Might be bad because we have a dance competition. But we'll get it done this weekend. And the winner will have 48 hours to get a hold of me. And that's all there is to it. So guys, I hope you're having a great start to your week. What is it, Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday already. And I hope you're doing well. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. Click your button.